October 1944, off the coast of Luzon, a kamikaze made a suicide dive and struck USS Franklin. The attack caused a fire on the ship, halting air operations for 3 hours. The ship was withdrawn that night for repairs and later rejoined the carrier force in the operation against Okinawa. Another kamikaze attack targeted the aircraft carrier Belleau with near its stern. On October 30th, 1944, a Japanese kamikaze plane struck the USS Belleau Wood, causing a massive explosion and fire on the ship's hangar deck, killing 92 sailors, injuring 54, and destroying 12 aircraft. After repairs, the ship rejoined the first carrier attack on Tokyo in February 1945. On November 25, 1944, 2 kamikazes struck the deck of the aircraft carrier USS Intrepid while it was off the coast of Luzon. The fire on the ship was extinguished after 3 hours. Although the ship sustained damage, it did not sink. It continued its duties until it was decommissioned in 1974. It is now on display at the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum. The aircraft carrier USS Essex was attacked by a kamikaze bomb during the carrier strikes on central Luzon in November. The kamikaze struck the port side of the flight deck, causing fire damage, but this did not disrupt flight operations. Repairs were carried out by the ship's crew. The Essex was very well armored and compartmented, and the crew's firefighting skills and rapid response limited losses. The attack resulted in the deaths of 15 soldiers on board and the wounding of 44. Although some aircraft parked on the runway were destroyed, the ship resumed operations a few days later. During the aircraft carrier attacks on Formosa in January, 2 kamikazes struck Ticonderoga, striking the flight deck and island and damaging the hangar and gallery decks. The attack killed 144 soldiers and wounded over 200. More than 25 aircraft were also destroyed. Although the ship sustained significant damage, it was not sunk but was temporarily out of service. After repairs, She returned to duty in July 1945 and continued airstrikes against Japan. On February 21, 1945, USS Saratoga suffered direct hits from 3 craft and 2 bombs in 6 kamikaze attacks. 123 sailors were killed, 192 were injured, more than 40 aircraft on deck were destroyed, and the severely damaged ship was withdrawn from the Iwo Jima operation. On the night of March 11, 1945, a single kamikaze plane taking off from Japan, flying at low altitude and undetectable by radar, struck the aircraft carrier USS Randolph, anchored at Ulithi Atoll in the Pacific, causing a massive explosion and fire. The attack resulted in the deaths of 26 sailors, 105 injuries, and the destruction of 13 aircraft. Although the ship sustained serious damage, it was repaired within a few weeks and returned to the front to participate in the Okinawa landings and air operations over Japan. During a massive air raid off the coast of Kyushu, Japan, on March 18, 1945, the USS Enterprise was slightly damaged by a kamikaze aircraft. Despite brief fires, flight operations continued uninterrupted, with no casualties, and the ship continued its combat mission and was later repaired at Ulithi.